Check it out, folks. Back at it again with another great chef, right? I got my buddy right here, Ty. You guys might know him from Instagram, known as, what, Chef Ty, right?
Chef Ty.
Right, so listen, you guys check him out. His name is probably underneath him right there. You know what I'm saying? So look, go by, check out what he do. He creates and cooks right in my realm, probably your realm too. Now, with that being said, we finna do it. What is this?
A crunch wrap.
Right. Hey, you gotta say supreme though.
A supreme crunch wrap.
You gotta say that. So check it out. I'm not finna over talk it. We finna get right into it. All right, so look, check it out. I want you guys to come on here and take a look at this right here, right? So I'm getting ready to go ahead and, season my ground beef, which is like, that's the key. You want them to taste great and all of that. It starts right here, right? And fresh ingredients, am I correct?
Yes, you're right.
Okay, so look, I'm gonna be using a flat top. Listen, I got it divided up, hot zone here. So an imaginary line goes here. Over here is hot. This is what I'm gonna do all my cooking. And over here is where I keep everything warm.
All right.
Are you good?
Yep.
So I'm gonna turn it over to you and let you go ahead and do your thing, because we don't use pre-shredded cheese, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna freshly grate up our cheese like Grandma used to do.
So, as I was stating earlier, listen, we gotta put some seasoning in here. That's 2 pounds of that 80-20, right? Now, you don't wanna like overwork your meat, right? You don't want it to be just like compressed and all of that. I like for it to be this way. And when you're using my seasoning, you guys can come in and take a look at that. That's that beef seasoning. When you're doing that beef, you wanna have this. This right here make for some amazing flavor, right? What I like about it, just along with the fact that it tastes great, but the fact that you can like look at it and you can see it in your, your meat or whatever you season. You can tell if you got it throughout. So I'm just really kind of like just folding it over, trying to keep it not so dense. So I'm gonna just put a little bit of this, vegetable oil down right here. Look, I'm just gonna move this around. Even though I'm not over here on this side, I like to keep my grill a little bit oil, right? Now, while I'm doing that, right, we're just gonna take this, no particular way, and just drop this on the top, right?
Now we're about to go ahead and straight up this lettuce.
All right.
Cut the stem off. Throw that away, you don't need that. So after you go ahead and dice up the lettuce, you're gonna take it and transfer it to the bowl. We're gonna let this sit to the side. And we're gonna go ahead and start cutting up the tomato next. So we'll cut the tomato. The way I like to cut my tomato, I cut the stem off.
Show me something. Let me see your skill.
And I'll take it, and take the guts out of it.
Ah, I see that. That way you don't have that mushy.
Exactly, I don't like that part.
Okay.
That's the nasty part.
I got you. I got
Cut
you.
the guts out of it.
All right.
And then you go ahead and slice it.